Mattress Firm's 4th of July sale. I am save up to 5.
So for details, you can go to www.kingshooters.com. This is pretty impressive. An Idaho man named Tom Adams and his wife Marlo were kayaking on the Snake River recently when their boat overturned, causing Tom to lose his phone, his keys, his wallet, and fishing pole in the fast-moving water. So he ended up contacting the county search and rescue dive team. They agreed to help look for his lost property as a training exercise. Adam says it took the divers about 20 minutes to locate his keys and iPhone, which, by the way, was still sounding an alarm when they found it.
Was it? So, that's pretty amazing.
And I got to imagine it was under there for hours or days. I don't know how long it was. Adam says that the alarm in his Sunday morning wake-up was his Sunday morning wake-up alarm. They were also able to recover his fishing pole, but the fact that his alarm kept going off.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
How long can you supposedly submerge an iPhone before you have to really get worried?
I don't know the duration. I know the depth is 4 or 5.
Yeah, you can't go crazy deep on it, but I'm wondering how long you can leave it there and not have to worry. I don't know.
That's a good question.
All right, Northern California, this messed up. 35-year-old man was hospitalized in serious condition Saturday. He was bitten by a shark while swimming near Gray Whale Cove State Beach. He was bitten in the leg by an 8-foot great white shark.
I mean, could you imagine? Could you freaking imagine?
He was actually able to swim to shore. What's that, Kathy?
Where was it, did you say?
It was in California, Northern California.
Your tracker wouldn't cover that, Kathy. Kathy's just concerned with Atlantic great white sharks.
Yeah. Who's off the coast now? What's the name of our latest one?
Can you check? Freya?
Yeah. Or something?
See where she is.
All right, I'll check.
There, the man was treated with advanced life support measures before being taken to a local trauma center, and he was in serious condition. That beach has been closed since, and they're keeping an eye on that particular shark. Police in Kuwait arrested a resident, an Egyptian man, for posting a video online in which he was ranting about bad weather and dust storms.
Son of a bitch!
And that's why they arrested him.
Kill him!
The arrest underscored the country's restrictions on expression and drew criticism on social media Monday over his detention. Kuwait's Ministry of Interior said Sunday the person behind the offensive video was arrested and referred to authorities, which would take the necessary legal action against him.
I mean, our prisons would be filled with people complaining about the weather.
In a dashboard camera video posted on TikTok, the man can be heard complaining about the blinding sandstorm that has engulfed Kuwait for the past few days. He said, "I'm inside a dust storm right now. I literally can't see anything in front of me." And then he showed the dust coating on the highway like a thick fog. He said, "Fine, Kuwait, fine." And then he added with an expletive in Arabic. The clip went viral on Twitter, racking up tens of thousands of views. Some social media users who saw the arrest as a sign of Kuwait's crackdown on free speech and mistreatment of migrant workers showed their support for the Egyptian man by posting their own videos insulting the weather as well.
There you go.
So there. Yeah. Travelers are being asked to remain calm and respectful by the Transportation Security Administration following 2 reported assaults against agents this month, the TSA, one of which happened at Denver International Airport. TSA spokesperson said the incident happened June 14th when a traveler allegedly bit 2 TSA agents.
Do they have video of this?
If so, I haven't seen it.
Okay, I think I've seen it. Yeah. Or it may just be another biting.
The traveler could face a potential civil penalty of up to $13,000 for each violation. The
For each
police
chomp.
arrested 29-year-old Kezwan Hawkins, who faces charges in connection to the incident. A Denver police officer responded to a report of someone being uncooperative with TSA agents. The defendant, Hawkins, allegedly tried to go through the X-ray monitor, was advised by TSA that he couldn't go through, and then he swung at the TSA agent with a closed punch. The officer put his arm in Hawkins' chest to prevent him from hitting the TSA agent, at which time Hawkins began screaming. A struggle ensued, and Hawkins hit an agent in the mouth. And during the struggle, he also bit both of the TSA agents in the leg. The incident in Denver is one of more than 69 occurrences across the country involving TSA employees being physically assaulted.
So is it their belief that that'll get them on the flight quicker, or that they'll be forbidden from flying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the person that freaks out at a bar when they
Right.
say it's time to close. Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll stay
Come
open
on
then.
in.
Yeah.
Complimentary drinks are on us.
Sure. And then we'll save another 2 hours for you. Fully catered party. Call your friends.
One last story. Investigators are looking into two separate reports of underwear found on car door handles in the parking lot. A township officer said, "We did receive two reports. Investigators are looking into it right now."
Savings have never been lower.
The incidents are said to have occurred around Monday, June 21st, in the parking lot of Aldi, and both ladies' underwear was said to be hanging on the door handles of two cars.
Sexy. Ladies' underwear and Aldi.
The people who filed the reports found the underwear in their vehicles. An officer said, "If you are in any place and come outside and see an undergarment hanging on a door handle, call local law enforcement immediately. It will aid in our investigation efforts."
Sorry, I just had to take them off because I saved so much at Aldi.
A woman said that she was shopping on Sunday
Everything was getting steamy down there.
just before noon at the Westerville Aldi. She said that she unloaded her groceries and returned to the cart. Back at her car, the woman found a pair of women's underpants stuffed under the driver's
That
door
is
handle.
so weird.
I know. Yep. And there you go. That is what I have in the bizarre file for you right now. Yes, Kathy.
By the way, okay, Freya, who was the shark that was seen off of the coast of Atlantic City, is now off of the coast of Nantucket Island.
Oh, yeah, they're heading up north. Yeah, I tell you what, man, that
All the way
seal
up there.
population, Kathy, you know it.
It's a
It's
buffet.
funny. You can see the active sharks, though. They're blinking. And, God, there's so many that are tagged, like, in Montauk, Nantucket, Hyannis, like, all. It's,
So off the Jersey coast, how much are we getting as
so
far
the
as...
Jersey coast
And
doesn't.
these are great whites, are they not? Or are they all kinds of
Oh,
sharks?
no, they're all kinds of sharks. Off of the Jersey coast, I don't see any active. There are a couple that were pinged, in like 2020,
Right.
2019, but nothing active right now. So that means there's no sharks in the water there, so that's cool.
Yeah, go ahead. All right. In fact, if you want to go swimming with bloody
None
meat,
at all.
yeah,
They're all tagged.
They're all
And
tagged.
accounted for.
Listen, it makes you feel a little better.
Yeah, for sure. I would agree. All right, we're going to take a break. I want to remind you we have Tattoo Tuesdays, so running out of time on that. Text word tattoo to 39333. Maybe Floating World and Tattoo and Piercing will be your destination with a $350 gift certificate to get a Preston and Steve themed tattoo. When we get back, we'll do trash music news, lesson question in music news. I will add an announcement, the information we had an announcement earlier about the barbecue and a 4-pack of tickets and a special price. That is on the way, so make sure you stay with us because we'll be back in a moment.
Preston and Steve on 93.3 WMMR.
The Preston 15263 WMMR. All right, Steve suggested this to Chris Geisens that they should add another activity to Wawa. What is it? Did you hear it? You should call and let us know the answer because you might win a prize. 215-263 WMMR.
The trash business is a gold mine. 93.3 WMMR with Preston and Steve's Hollywood Trash.
Brought to you this morning by A.D. Moyer Lumber. A.D. Moyer Lumber has been supplying quality building materials and service for over 80 years. 4 generations, 1 family, 1 commitment. You can learn more at admoyer.com. What you got this morning, Steve?
Well, 22-year-old Brooklyn Beckham and his fiancée Nicola Peltz purchasing a $10.5 million Beverly Hills estate. Beckham says this is proof you can have anything you want just as long as your father works hard enough.
Yes.
Hey! Michael Strahan's ex-wife Jen Mugley has been arrested for violating an order of protection involving another ex who claims Mugley was terrorizing her. Reporters were all reaching for towels as the gap-toothed Strahan described Mugley as a sick, psychotic sociopath.
Oh, my God.
Spray thing with his front teeth. And finally, this is very cool. Prince's handwritten first draft lyrics to Nothing Compares to You just sold at auction for $150,000. Amazingly, Prince's first pass of the song was less from the heart and more from the stomach and was called Nothing Compares to Stew.
No.
But he changed it, and that's your Hollywood Trash.
Okay, let's get an answer if we can. What is it that Steve wants to add to area Wawa locations? 215-263 WMMR, and it is Chris that we're going to go to. Hey, Chris, how you doing?
I am doing well, thank you.
Wonderful. So what should we add to Wawa?
Let's go with gambling.
Gambling. You got it, buddy. Hang on. And we're going to give you a night out, speaking of gambling, at Parks Casino. And we're going to give you 2 tickets to see McAdams and the Stones, Rolling Stones tribute in concert, and a $50 Parks gift card, which is good for beer, good for food at Beer Garden, Parks Grill, or Liberty Bell Gastropub. McAdams and the Stones, one of the top 10 tribute bands in the world, July 9th and 10th at the Excite Center. You can see them. Tickets are on sale now. ParksCasino.com. You have to be at least 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Now, Preston and Steve's Music News on 93.3 WMMR.
All right, brought to you by the Craft Beer Trail of Greater Philadelphia, covering 5 counties with over 90 breweries and 1,000 beers. Don't miss the summer weekend along with the Craft Beer Trail of Greater Philadelphia. You can get your fill at visitphilly.com. I'm going to start with the announcement we made earlier this morning, a special offer. It is called 4 for the 4th, and this is for the MM Barbecue on September 25th. Right now, through the 4th, at 10 p.m. while supplies last, 4 lawn tickets for $80.
That's great.
That's our special price. 4 lawn tickets for $80. So buy that package, get the special price, go to the MM Barbecue, see Jane's Addiction, The Offspring, Cheap Trick, Mammoth, Dirty Honey, Dorothy, Aaron Jones, and Foxtrot and the Get Down. So, details available, WMMR.com. The late Scott Weiland is set to have his story told on the big screen. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Dark Pictures and Orion Williams have acquired the book rights to the Scott Weiland memoir called Not Dead and Not for Sale with the intention of adapting it into a film. The biopic will take a lengthy look at Weiland's life, from his rise to stardom with Stone Temple Pilots, his battles with addiction, and his comeback prior to his passing in 2015. The filmmakers will have access to Weiland's estate, which includes unreleased music that will be a part of the film. So they will have pretty much access to everything. This is going to be, they're going to have official, straight ahead stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, there's certainly a story there.
Oh God, yeah.
So we'll see.
There's 5 stories there.
Yeah. Evanescence and Hailstorm's upcoming co-headlining fall tour will feature opening acts Plush and Lilith Czar on select dates. The first leg of the trek will feature Plush, and that means that Plush will be performing an opening gig for them December 17th at the BB&T Pavilion. Tickets and limited VIP packages are on sale now at livenation.com. 30 years after its release, Nirvana's era-defining track, Smells Like Teen Spirit, has surpassed 2 billion plays on Spotify. Blabbermouth reported that the recording, which was featured on the band's chart-topping Nevermind collection, marks the first of the group's songs to pass the milestone number. Smells Like Teen Spirit was the lead track from Nevermind and made its radio debut on August 27th, 1991. To date, Nevermind has sold over 30 million albums globally.
I have clear memories of the program director at the station I was at coming down with that in his hands saying, this is going to be big.
Yep, I remember hearing that for the first time, going, what's this?
Yep.
It was different, and it certainly was catchy and all the things you wanted for a radio hit. Neil Peart's car collection is going to auction in August. I'll get this right one of these days. Neil had called the collection the Silver Surfers, according to the auction house, and the reason is pretty obvious. All of his cars were silver.
How many?
I think it's 7 altogether.
This is a gorgeous collection, man.
Not 100% sure. 1, 2,
Jesus, he's got
7.
Solid stuff.
So
he's got an Aston Martin. DB Coupe, in the back there. The James Bond car.
Oh, yeah. And he's got Lambo and Jag and Vet and Shelby. So the 64 Shelby Cobra 289 is the collection's centerpiece per Gooding & Company. But it's not the car that's estimated to bring the most money at auction. Peart's 1970 Lamborghini Miura is expected to go for about $1.5 million, while the Shelby may sell for around $1 million. There's also a beautiful 1964 Jaguar E-Type, which I love. Well-suited to a silver finish.
There's not a stinker in this lot, man. They're awesome.
He's got some beauties there, and he would keep them. He had an office. He lived in California, and his office was his garage as well. So he would go there and do his work, and his cars would all be right there in front of him. He just loved motorsports.
I have some Batman statues.
Touring, traveling, and all that stuff. So that's going to be up for sale, man, which is... I mean, the moment I read that, I'm like, maybe, and then no.
You wouldn't want a Jaguar, a vintage $1 million Jaguar?
Yeah, sure. I'd want one.
Yeah.
Yes, want one, certainly. Buy one.
Maybe skip lunch for a month.
I could maybe do that. Gene Simmons says that Kiss has decided to truly go out on top rather than carry on and scale back their show due to their age. Simmons, who is now 71, and Paul Stanley, who is 69, will kick off the next leg of Kiss's farewell tour August 18th.
I think it'd be awesome to walk into like a cafe and see Gene Simmons in full makeup sitting on a stool with an acoustic guitar.
That'd be great.
I want to rock and roll all night and party every day.
He explained, actually, to 6ABC, it was an interview that he did locally.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Jim Garner.
How he and Stanley decided to make this the band's final trek, saying, I'll tell you why. I'm 71. Although I'm in great shape, the hand doesn't shake. I've never gotten drunk in my life. I've never smoked cigarettes. I never did anything of that. So we're in great shape, and we can't wait to get out there and do what we want to do. But there is such a thing as getting off the stage while the getting's good. He went on to say, I was a massive Muhammad Ali fan. He stayed in the ring for too long. Go out on top. If you're going to go surfing, ride that tsunami that's got a 100-foot wave, and then don't go back out there when there's a little baby wave. Go out on top. So he said, we're going to go out on top. I don't want to stay on stage too long.
I want to go out on top.
You don't want to ruin the legacy. You want to have some pride in what you do, and don't wait too long.
You want to go out on top.
That's what he wants to do. And he thinks
I would like to go out on top.
They're going out on top now.
On top.
And then finally, as expected, with his 81st birthday coming up next week, Ringo Starr posted a message to fans about his annual upcoming Peace and Love birthday initiative.
Man, he looks good for 81.
I mean, he certainly dyes his hair and everything,
yes,
but he does look
otherwise, he looks great.
Great for 81. But this is a tradition he started in 2008 after being asked by a reporter what he would like for his birthday, and the former Beatle answered, peace and love. And I love that he does this. It's a sweet tradition now. Since then, he invites everyone everywhere to think, say, or post a hashtag peace and love at 12 noon, their local time, on July 7th to fulfill his birthday wish. And he, as he said, encircle the planet in a wave of peace and love. His message said, I'm inviting everyone who wants to join in peace and love celebration for my birthday at noon, your time, wherever you are, 7/7/21. You can post it, you can say it, you can even think it. But it'd be really cool if you go peace and love at noon on my birthday. So let's spread peace and love on my birthday. Come on, everybody. In fact, past birthday events usually found Ringo and his wife, Barbara Bach, meeting with fans in whatever city they're in, a tradition that began in 2008 when he convened with fans and friends on the street in front of the Hard Rock in Chicago, passing out cupcakes and joining the crowd for peace and love at exactly 12 noon. So I don't know where he will be But
I don't know.
It'd be cool to be a chance to get out and meet him, which is pretty awesome. And there you go. That is what I have in music news. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back in a second, get ready to wrap it up. We'll give away our tattoo for Tattoos Day and see what's coming up for tomorrow. And Brett Porsche is in for Pierre, so he'll tell us what he's got in store. Be back in a moment. Chris is great. He is the man at Wawa, and he was just, giving us a rundown of the Wawa Welcome America celebrations, including Hoagie Day, which is on Thursday. Casey and I are hosting it. We'll be on Independence Mall starting at 11, and there's going to be, obviously, free hoagies for everybody. It starts at noon is when the actual, I think they serve the hoagie. And the Hoagies for Hero contest, performance by the Ambassadors Jazz Tet, free admission to the National Constitution Center. All part of the Wawa Welcome America celebration. So thank you very much to Mr. Geisens for being on the show today. Jason Kelsey, Philadelphia Eagles, and he was checking in because he is bartending at the Ocean Drive in Sea Isle on Wednesday, tomorrow from 4 to 8 p.m., and the proceeds go to the Eagles Autism Foundation. So the cheerleaders are going to be there, swoop, prizes, and stuff like that. I believe we had the first interview with him after his big speech.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
From the Art Museum steps.
Who else do we have in with him?
Bo Allen.
Yeah, Bo Allen.
So he's been really good to us ever since he got here. And, not only that, but there was also another time where they came in right before they were about to start training camp. And it was really, really cool. I believe we had him, maybe Lane Johnson. But either way, he's been good to us since he's been here.
He's a good man.
Mm-hmm.
And also thank you to Paris Themin, who played Mike Teavee from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. It's the 50th anniversary.
He's great, man.
So, it was cool talking to him. So we're going to send him that audio. We're going to tweet to him the audio of him and Miley Cyrus cut together because they sounded almost identical.
I'd be curious to see what he thinks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Brent Porsche is here.
Good morning.
How you doing, Brent?
Hey, doing well yourself?
Nice to see him. Doing well. Hey, by the way, do you do you have any ink? Do you have any tattoos?
Got this. I got the
Okay.
Got the B and a P. But the old school Phillies.
Brent Porsche and Phillies.
I got that. We talked about the infinity times infinity. Remember you were talking about getting that wrist tattoo?
Right. I love that tattoo.
And I have the Godsmack sun, the tribal sun, on my back.
Okay. Yeah. The reason I ask because it's Tattoo Tuesday, we got to give away a tattoo.
Yeah. All right.
So let's do that right now. Our winner is from the great state of New Jersey, and it's Jason Picone from Gloucester City. And Jason Picone of Gloucester City, we're going to set you up with a $350 gift certificate for Floating World Tattoo and Piercing. And that is for a Preston and Steve themed tattoo. And you can check out their artwork at floatingworldtattoos.com, or you can go to Instagram and do a search on Floating World Tattoos. And, of course, you're located at 1729 South Street. So we're happy about that. We got other things to give away later in the week. Should we do the letter of the day?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Preston and Steve on 93.3 WMMR.
Now, the Daily Letter.
And the Preston and Steve show is brought to you today by the letter.
The letter S, Soviet Scorpion Submarine.
Nice. From our story earlier this morning. We are going to give away from Revivalist Spirits a bottle of each of these. Their amazing Revivalist vodka, refreshing Revivalist Summertide gin, and Young American bourbon, and a $50 gift card to the Brandywine Branch Bistro. Revivalist Spirits voted top craft gin distillery. I'm so ready to quit. Distillery by USA Today. Order online for free delivery anywhere in PA with a purchase of 2 bottles or more. Must be 21 years of age or older. Thank God that Brent is taking over because I can't speak anymore.
I bet if you did a shot before reading that, you would have read it. Damn
right I would have. Need a little broadcast grease.
There you go.
What's going on this morning, dude? What do you got?
All sorts of stuff today. Workforce blocks. Today's an anniversary of a Stained show at the Electric Factory, so we're going to be doing a block of Stained. Today was an anniversary, the 45th anniversary of the Stills Young Band playing the Spectrum, so we're going to do a Neil Young block.
Wow. And
yesterday was the anniversary of saxophonist Leroy Moore, his final show with the Dave Matthews Band before his passing. So I have a Leroy Moore block of Dave Matthews Band that's coming up today as well. And we're going to be celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Clash of the Titans in the 2 p.m. hour.
Wow.
Clash the Titans.
That was Slayer, Anthrax, Megadeth. You know what we're talking about.
I thought you were talking about the movie.
Perseus and the Kraken.
Well, that is an interesting mix of music,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You're all over the place. I love it when that happens. I want to thank our sponsors, Preston and Steve Show, brought to you today by Acme. They have everything you need to prepare this summer season, and Acme has fresh foods and local flavors. Also brought to you by A.D. Moyer, higher quality building materials, fair prices, and trusted experts since 1939. Tomorrow on the program, it's a Wednesday, we'll go on Fox Good Day. We'll have a secret text word, and I will be making